Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, once again, like it or not, whether the internet is prepared, are you prepared? It's showtime! Hi guys, I'm back. Me and Saribot, that's pretty much it. We are going back in here to play some more Assassin. We need to re-sign up our friends. Alright, we're using, the only question is, obviously we want the healer and the guardian. Want the healer because, well, healing. Want the guardian because tankiness and stuff like that. And I was using the deadly henchman. No, I was using the quick shot henchman for range. We'll try the spirit henchman. So, we'll add Taya, my healer. We'll add Lucas, the guardian. And we will add Aeson, the spirit. And I believe we have a formal introduction is out there, and Appearance of the Naga is also out there. So the quests we have, go to Zen-Nai Falls and find the Naga. Invaded the area. Well, we're off. Me and my friends. And some attribute points as well. Let's see. That's all right. Daggers and critical hits. Don't need anything else other than that. Master Togo. Let us walk in peace, shall we? It is such a lovely day. Let us proceed to the estate. The minister is expecting us. Okay. So evidently we're going with the formal introduction first. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Slow down. Oh my god. Slow down. Okay, they've decided to take a moment to murder the Mantid. Who am I to say no? Mantid pincer. Yeah, run away. I don't blame you. We're kicking names and taking ass. Good evening to whomever has joined me. Thank you very much, Mr. Potato Head. And I gotta say, I don't care if you're Mr. Potato Head 321, you're better than the other 320, and you should be proud of that. And more dead mantids. Ooh, a cursed icon. Yes, I can't stab people with an icon. What's the point in having something you can't stab people with? I'm simply not understanding this. Well, there's Minister Cho's estate, and that's where I assume we're going. Alright, Master Togo, you're in charge. This is your party. Guardsman Zool. Zool or Zui? Zui. Play Ranger Assassin? I have a Ranger. It's my only level 20. And I hadn't played Assassin at all, so I figured, yeah, let's go with that. A formal introduction. Seems you're the new bunch of students Master Togo's been training. Most promising indeed. No doubt my son will be trained at the monastery when he comes of age. Well, you know, unless he aspires to grow up to just be a guard like his dad. I'll need to speak with Master Togo before I let you in. I am honored to be here. When you're ready, we can make our way into the estate. The minister will be most impressed. Well, yes, he will. Our party's about to be moved to the next area. You all ready? All of you computer-operated NPCs? They're not responding. I'm going to take that for a yes.
Master Togo, I did not know you were here. The minister has been waiting for you. Please, you are welcome here.
A whole bunch of people running around.
What is going on?
It is madness! Guards have turned on each other! Something has gone terribly wrong! It is madness, I tell you!
This is what happens when intramural sports go wrong. Oh, ooh! Take a sit down for a couple minutes, but then we'll want you to walk it off.
Come. The minister needs our help. You must stay here. Do not let anyone else in or out of this gate
But
until
you
we
said
know
come.
what's going on. Whatever it is that threatens this estate must not be allowed to threaten the entire monastery.
Master Togo, my son, he is in there.
I will look for him.
Please, Master Togo, bring him back alive.
Yeah. Just kill everyone else and bring him back alive. Okay. We're going in. We've got this. Don't worry. Where'd Master Togo go? Togo go? Guardsman Kayao. I am at a complete loss as to what is happening. It appears that the guards on staff just suddenly went mad. They're either fighting each other or fighting the animals that have been afflicted. The few who managed to keep their wits say they saw a dark form appear and disappear, but none could give me any information than that. We desperately need Togo's help in this situation. It really is a shame you students had to be involved in this. Well, if I wasn't, I wouldn't be getting to experience the gold and the skill. The Zaishin Scout, huh? There are many threats in this world, and it would be dangerous to face them alone. Friend, if you seek allies, perhaps you will find them at Embark Beach. Embark Beach, far away in time. Not yet. Not just yet. Alright, so we have got the upgraded... Okay, well then, hold it. So... the main quest has vanished. Go to Zenai Falls. Yeah, but... the main quest has apparently vanished, unless I'm just not seeing it. I'm assuming we're actually supposed to go this way, but I don't know that. It doesn't appear that I can go this way. It appears I have to go find the Naga then. Oh, yeah. He's just got that to send me off to... I think that's one of the, is that like the third, I don't want to say expansion, the third campaign? It's a mission, okay. I know I've done it on a previous character, well, you know, My brain. Wait. Hold on. What is the? Oh, the green dot is is the information. I have 60 FPS. Ping is averaging about 88. Oh, I have to do the mission? Then I'll do the mission. Thank you. That makes sense. He's the only guy in here doing who's got anything useful. So yeah, take me to Embark Beach. I will embark at the beach. Thank you, by the way, if I wasn't clear. Lots of quests. And, oh. Canthan Travel. Zaishin Vanquish, Zaishin Bounty, Zaishin Mission. Don't have to, but it's the main story. Well, I mean, we're on the main story, so sooner or later I was going to do it anyway. That is a quest. I presume it will take me elsewhere because we're on a boat. Oh, miniature companion. Ever since the Asura came to the surface, their gates have been in high demand for those seeking to travel. I won't deny the allure of instantaneous travel, but I feel sorry for future generations. Can you imagine never experiencing the sting of the salt air, the feeling of the wind coursing through your hair? Part of the joy of any journey is getting there. I think that's why I feel so at ease there. The spirit, the excitement, new beginnings. Looks like I have access to a lot of miniatures. Any miniature suggestion? Hard to go wrong with Domain of Anguish, as, you know, who doesn't like a little pain? I can come back to that. Wish you could play. All your games have been wonky since the update. Oh, that's unfortunate. All we want is for them to work and be fun and give us lots of stuff and not cost money, and maybe I'm a little bit too demanding. So this allows me to travel between distant areas of the world. Charian travel, northern travel, and then the Zaishin missions, which have multiple mission-giving locations. So should I be doing the Zaishin missions? Because that appears to be the only missions that are in this area. So interact with the map markers to travel there. Die Trader, yeah, that's more travel. That's Elonian travel. What are the missions? Zaishin mission. Cadre of Ebon Vanguard have gone missing. Look for a volunteer. Against the Char in Grothmar War Downs. Kill Mish, Lady of the Lake in Drakkar Lake. Those are usually higher level. That's what I would have thought. It's the same game, Snoopy. So, I mean, they've got some user interface improvements, a few twiddling of graphics for things like more sharp shadows. I think most of it, the biggest things are in some UI improvements and stuff. And lowering the base price for the 3 campaign pack. It does look like the only thing I've got off the top of my head right now is the Naga mission. After that, I've got to get back to where I was. I assume that's the boat. Yeah, I am not familiar enough with the product to be able to definitively say what the differences are. I didn't read through the notes that exhaustively. Where can I help on Xingje? Well, that's where we start, right? Ah, Zendaijun or Minister Cho's estate. Probably just run through factions a bit. Let me go ahead and take care of the... I have this weird compulsion about leaving quests undone. So I have a quest that I can do back here in Minister Cho's, so I will. Oops, I probably better group up with my friends. Hello, friends. We will add you, and then we'll add the healer and the guardian. Who did I not actually succeed? Ah, yeah. There we go. So prophecies, I know, is the first one. I can never keep the other two straight. I'm assuming factions must be the third one because I started in the second. That's Alona, right? The third one? Prophecies, factions, Nightfall. Eye of the North. Okay, so I'm in factions, though, right? Ah, the North. All right, Mr. Ritualist, I've got a nice knife welcome for you. And just to make myself feel better, I'm going to give us all more armor. All right, we want to be careful, as we've died only once so far, and that was because we overpulled. Prophecies is Ascalon and Credit, right? Maguma, Shiver Peaks. Factions is Cantha. Nightfall's Alona. Right. More coins. Well, we need to be going this way, so let's go this way. I missed? Oh, I hit the wrong button. You know what works better than hitting the wrong button? Turns out, hitting the right button actually is better. I don't know why no one told me this. But I blame everyone who's not me. Mender's got to go. More gold coins. I'm rich. Not. A few gold coins does not make one rich. Many gold coins makes one rich. I may have gone wrong here. I may have been better off going that way. No, we'll stick with this for now. We can always teleport later. Taya, where are you going, Taya? 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 Oh, she was in a big hurry to get to the Shrine of Maat. Brother Sitai, is it? Attend the Shrine of Maat. You must be here to make an offering. I will leave it to. Well, I don't know. I hadn't planned on making it. What sort of offering would I be making? None. Your shrine is a big building. No doors, no windows. Nice shrine you got there, friend. I do my own sound effects. I'm more than just a streamer. I need to go to Zenai Falls and find the Naga that have invaded the area. Well, I'm seeing Naga. And of course, the big advantage to killing them is you can skin them for Naga hide. But that joke has been made approximately 150 million times. I'm probably responsible for about 120, 130. We need to go that way, evidently. More Naga. Got a Naga Vambrace. I don't think we're trying to go to Lake Puan, are we? Maybe we are. We must be. Didn't think that was the name. Go to Zenai Falls. Okay, it's in the same map. We've got many Naga. Handle it. Another Naga Vambrace. That's more Naga than I'm comfortable with. It'd be nice if some of them would path away, but it doesn't look like they're going to, so I'm going to want to go for the Spell Blade first, I think. Go for the Sybil. Oh, I was joking about Naga hide. I just got one. I was kidding. Well, these look like falls, don't they? Yeah, we're where we're supposed to be. Awful lot of Nagas. Well, they have aggroed, so we will deal with them as best we can. No problem. We had him the whole way. Good evening to you, oh, the dude. Hope all the dude things are dude-tastic, dude-delicious, dude-amazing. Is that finished? See Captain Jingu for my reward, and he is back at Xingje Monastery. Well, that's nice. We will go back to Xingje Monastery, which is there. Howdy yourself. Good evening. Presumably evening. Could be morning. Possibly even afternoon. I shouldn't judge. It's the internet. Captain Jingu. Good work. Have you thought about a career in the military? I will inform my commander and your instructors at Xingje of your deeds and let them know our water supply is secure. Ding 7. This is Reforged. If you're familiar with the game, I would not expect enormous amounts of difference. You know, I've got critical strikes, I've got dagger mastery. Who needs anything else, really? I mean, I'm sure there are some people who think, oh, that's not enough. No, dagger mastery and critical strikes. Welcome back. They say some are born with knowledge while others must bury their heads in books and scrolls to gain it. Yijo Tan is the former. Learning has always come easy to him. Perhaps that's why he's so disconcerting to him that he's fallen behind in his practical application course. Of course, you know Yijo. No, I actually don't. He went right to the library and checked out more books than I could read in a year. I told him that burying his nose in those books will not help him in this class. What he really needs is a real-life study buddy. Someone like Sister Choju in Tsumai Village. I told him I would show him how to get to Tsumai Village, but I just found out about a quiz in my next class. I really need to study. Do me a huge favor and take him there. Assassin OP? I hope so. I don't actually like incredibly challenging games. I like a little challenge in my games, but not an enormous amount. I'm old. I play for fun and diversion. I'm not a Souls type player. It's just not my vibe, man, you know? It's going pretty well. I don't know if I had started in factions before. I've started in the other two, but I'm not sure if I started here. So far, so good. I died once, but I got attacked. I attacked a named guy, and all three of the nearby batches of mobs stormed in on us, and that was my one death so far. This character, seeing people with capes is activating such a deep memory. The places have been packed. I know. A week or two ago, I was watching a video of Wooden Potatoes, and he was talking about, you know, most of the time you log in, you see 2 instances of pre-searing. Maybe as many as 3 or possibly 4. When Loranity logged in today, there were 15. So there are a lot of players, either old players coming back, I'm sure that's some of them, and new players as well. Guild Wars Reforged was number 9 on the sales charts on Steam. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say, yeah, a lot of people are playing. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. Sell to them as vendors. Maybe we can even get some better daggers. Daggers. Oh, I don't have the bits and pieces I need. That makes me sad. Well, they don't even have daggers. I don't assume psi count. But we can certainly sell that. is one? Oh, more armor. Accursed icon. We don't need that. Holding onto the pincers and the couple of the other things out of the assumption that they maybe will have collection value. Download is 50 kilobytes a second. I know the servers were slammed earlier. When I was watching Loranity, she opened up basically the store page from the Guild Wars 1 web page, and it took like 20 seconds to load, which is not normal. I'm going to go out on a limb and say, yeah, that's not normal. No, nothing helpful there. How about Air Meng? Same stuff? Yeah, pretty much. Had to check, you know. Pardon my noise making. That's the courtyard. I think it's up here. Storage chest. Yeah, it was in my agent. I'm going to do a quick scroll through and see if I have any cheating items that I can equip. You know, stuff put away on previous characters. A little tip if you add... Right, the dash image. Yeah, actually, Loranity mentioned that. To the end of the shortcut in the Guild Wars client, it downloads the whole DAT file one, so you don't have to load stuff when playing the game, which otherwise would. Yeah, she mentioned that. Thank you for the reminder. It's something I should definitely do. Right, I was dropping... stuff like that. In here so that I can trade them in if that comes to anything. That's a salvage item. We'll drop that in there too. We're just going to real quick scan and see if we happen to have any, you know, like little daggers that I can make with the stabbies. Doesn't appear that I have any daggers. Lots of other miscellaneous stuff, but no daggers. I want to use daggers, dagnabbit. I mean, sure, you could be an assassin, I suppose, and have like an enormous two-handed axe, but people might not want you to get behind them if you're obviously carrying a large two-handed axe. Meet Yijotan outside of Xingzhe. Hi, Yijotan. I sense a kindred spirit in you. Hey, you're getting a little ahead of yourself, friend. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Yijotan, and you are Whale Junner, are you not? I am pleased to make your acquaintance. May the fortune smile upon you. So, Yazo Ying told you that I'm falling behind, blah, blah, blah. If you could show me the way to Tsumai Village and Sister Choi Ju, I'll be in your debt. Right. Walk this way. Assassin is a bit limited on weapon choice. Or at least optimal weapon choice. Well, it's a burden we bear, you know. Okay, we're off to Tsumai Village. Doesn't look like that's the way to go. I figured that out on my own. I'm smarter than I look. Or sound. Or the testing indicates. Well, let's see what Ronsu has to say. Ronsu? How do you do? I'm Ronsu, trainer of elementalists. Well, I'm not an elementalist. Nice bell. I've got a friend who could use a nice big bell like that. EBM. I'm just trolling her if she happens to be watching. Is everyone still with me? Don't fall behind, Yijo. We don't slow down for slackers. Pardon me. I must sip. Double digits. Good for me. Thanks, guys. Welcome to those of you who are new. Also, welcome to those of you who are old, like me. Welcome to those who have been here before, and welcome to those who have not. I try to be all-inclusive in my welcomes. Except jerks. No jerks are welcome. Except me. I do self-identify as a jerk. But I'm the streamer. It's kind of my job. Oh, the other one charged somebody. That's not civil. Wait. Okay, this away. Oh, Sumai Village. Not that far away at all. Talk to Sister Choiju. Alright, there's the Zunlight chest. Sister Choiju. Duena's blessings upon you, child. Child? This looks like a child? Holy crap. Are you a new student at the monastery? Yes, I thought so. I can always recognize the face of an eager young student hungry for knowledge. This is your first time on Xingjie Island. You should really visit some of the local landmarks here. In Sunqua Valley, you will find Zenai Falls, been there, whose waters supply most of Kantha. You can then take the Tomat Pass to Kinya Province, which is a truly lovely place. While you're there, be sure to visit the Tengu village of Eri, as well as Ongsang Island, where the Kappa make their home. To the east, in Jaya Bluffs, pass through the Senka Caverns. It's a breathtaking ice cavern that will lead you to Haiju Lagoon, or of course you absolutely must visit the bustling Hanjing Pier. The merchants there carry some wonderful goods. I assume all of you took copious notes about this, because I will be testing you later. I have escorted Yijo Tan here. Very good. His instructor told me to expect him. Not many students are willing to give up their precious free time to a tutor. Yijo obviously takes his studies very seriously. I've heard that he's one of Master Togo's favorites this year, and now I understand why. Thank you again for showing him how to get it. You may hear doggy bark in the background. That is somebody in the courtyard of my condo complex. Dogging. Si Yao Zhoying, is that back in Xingjie Monastery? Yes. I don't see any quest markers here. So I think we're back to the monastery. Yep, back to the monastery. Magic. Jing. Yazo Ying, sorry. Hello, good to see you again. Oh, hey, Ijo told me that you escorted him to Tsumai village. He was really grateful, and so am I, if I can return the favor in the future. Delicious experience pointees. Okay, this mastery quartermaster has runes of holding to increase the size of our bags. Don't say it. And this one has a sort of standard goodies one might need. I don't recall. Did I check with this weapon vendor? I think I did, but I'm not sure. Yoriyuki? Yeah, it looks like it. Ah, I have not been salvaging, so I can't. Don't have the bits and pieces to make anything, even if he had anything for me, which he does not. Not that I'm bitter. Ooh, God, I am bitter. Never mind. Ugh. Ah, I taste like aspirin. We have absolutely no active quests. It makes me uneasy. Huh. Ah, we have a quest. Headmaster Lee. You are ready to earn your assassin insignia. Oh, that sounds nice. I would like one of those. Can I have two? Gonna have to hit that mission soon. Exactly which mission is it? Ready to earn your assassin insignia? All right then. This advanced training is designed to teach you the nuances of the assassin's art. An assassin is an intensive damage dealer who relies on the powers of shadow and steel. Surprise. Surprise, ruthless efficiency, and almost fanatical devotion to the Pope and our nice red robes. Python reference. While using potent magic to sneak up on enemies and powerful skill combos to deal deadly attacks, an assassin can quickly overcome a foe. Speak with Constructor Ing. Constructor Ing. Welcome to your dojo, where the students receive advanced training. Oh, okay. We learn all the sort of the mechanics behind the class. Advanced technique, defense technique. And then training in their chosen professions. Well, let's start with skill chain. Another nice quest. Basically, when you run out of side quests to continue progressing, you're going to have to do the mission at Minister Cho's. I mean, I've been to Minister Cho's. I'll check in there next. How about skill chaining? I encourage you to take the skill chaining course. Combining skills for maximum overall effect is one of the most effective tactics for achieving victory in battle. This course demonstrates the concept beautifully. It is difficult, but important lesson. Are you ready? You will abandon other advanced training quests and put yourself into a separate training area. Okay, I'm ready. Critical Eye. 18-second cooldown. No, it lasts for 18 seconds. You have plus 7% chance to land a crit. You gain 1 energy whenever you land a critical hit. You have no free slots. Well, let's see. That ticks for 6 seconds. Alright, we can flip that now. When Minister Cho's, look at your party frame on the bottom where... Ah, I did see something about that the other day. I think I was reading on, I'm not sure if it was Reddit or somewhere else. The intermission button. Thank you. That is the reminder I was looking for and didn't know I was on. New skill's been added to the attributes. Deals plus 10 damage. Inflicts one of the following random conditions. Deep wound, weakness. It's cheap. I have no free slots. I'm really not digging dancing daggers, I've got to say. Balanced stance, a new skill. 8 seconds, cannot be knocked down. I can never get knocked down. And if I do get knocked down, I get up again. You're never going to keep me down. Yeah, I know. Way of Perfection, a new skill's been added to my skills and attributes panel. 60-second critical hits heal you for 10. Yeah, I don't think I do enough critical hits yet for that to be obviously. Yeah. Alright, so I've given myself a nice base damage for with an energy cost of 5. Welcome, skill chaining. Oh, I have to go someplace for that, presumably. I have to go someplace for that. But I'm not seeing where. Whoops. Pardon my clicky. Did he have... I would like to go to the dojo now. That's what I missed. I will accept. Hello, Sujun. Now is not the time to talk. Please concentrate on your studies. The fuck, dude? I just got here. Welcome to the skill chaining course. This will be a difficult challenge, but it will help prepare you for nearly anything you might encounter. Hanaku and I will fight you together. All we require is that you do your best. Really? Oh, he's still coming. Oh, you think you can cast heals? Well, I can do the same thing. I fight well for a novice. This challenge proved your merit, but you'll face more difficult ones when you leave the confines of the monastery. Go back to Instructor Aang and report on your progress. You've earned the right. Damn Skippy I have. Might as well do them all. Advanced defense techniques. Yeah, sounds straightforward enough. More stuff. Okay, well, a lot of skills coming. Skills been added. Inflicts blindness condition for 3 seconds. Later. Defensive stance. No. I would like to go to the dojo now. I accept. Wenga. Hope you're ready to use with your defensive skills. Jinzo and I are going to force you to use them. No, I didn't equip any. Okay. Oh, I have to survive. I see. Not going as well as I would like. Big heal coming. Big heal coming. Big heal never came. Wow! Holy crapoly! I think lava can be considered as being wet. That is entirely dependent on the definition of wet, I would say. Where were we? Oh, there. Most your regular human would consider wet to mean water. I'm not sure that's actually the case. If one assumes that it is simply having some liquid attached to you, then lava would count as wet until it's solidified. But most humans, I think, would use wet meaning wet with water, not wet with lava, or mercury, or sulfuric acid. So I'm going to say technically maybe, but not in general parlance. Thank you. I think so. I think the general usage of wet would imply, if not require, water. Skills. Let's see. I needed skills because I just got my absolute ass handed to me. But let's see what we've got that is defensive. Shout. Got that one equipped. Balance stance. You cannot be knocked down. That would be useful. Where would we like that? Since in this particular case, we are not actually even trying to stay alive. We're only trying to stay alive, not kill anything. Defensive stance. You have a 75% chance to block. That is for 1 second. That's not great. The healing signet can go on. Let's put the healing signet. Oh, I don't know. How about there? So that's in tactics. Swordsmanship. No. Strength. Nope. Shadow art skills. Blinding powder. I think that can go there. Must follow an offhand attack. So I still need the offhand attack in play for that one. That's the lead attack. Fox Fangs is the offhand attack. So that goes there. Right, you need a lead for that. Yep. And that is Unsuspecting Strike. Yeah, it seems like that I have to get the full chain. I don't have the energy to do anything else. However, Depth Charge isn't bad. That'll give me 65 heal when I get low once. Shadow Refuge, Health and Regen. Death Charge, Shadow Refuge. Yeah, you're right, I don't need Drunken Blow. +3 regeneration and a 75% chance to block. That seems really good. Way of Perfection, enchantment spell, critical hit, heal you for 10. I'm not going to be trying to critical hit, I'm going to be trying to critically run away. Frenzy, no. Drunken Blow, defensive stance. I already have Watch Yourself. Shroud of Distress is insanely OP. Excellent. The fact that it lasts 30 seconds made me think that might be the case. Cannot be knocked down. Yeah, that only lasts a second. That's a heal. That's the crit. I'll grab one more potentially useful skill. There's nothing in swordsmanship, nothing there. We have Death's Charge already. Yes, we do. Shadow Refuge. We have Shroud of Distress. I think we'll just leave that in place. We don't have anything else that's any better. So we'll go in now. We'll give it another try. Here we go. This time for sure. I promise. We definitely have this. Good point. I don't need the res signet either, but there weren't any obviously useful defensive skills available to put in. Doop 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 doodle doodle doop doop doodle doodle doop 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 doop. Hey, come on, man. That's no fair. Okay. Get running. Ow. I have lasted for what, 30 seconds? I'm so used to Guild Wars 2 where I can run like a crazy person and not worry about dying. Whoop, 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 whoop. I may actually succeed. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. What a pair of losers you guys are. Can't even kill a guy. You guys can stop now, right? Thank you. I believe we have completed it. We now go back for our reward. It just kind of threw me as kiting is not one of my usual methods of play. Even when it's obviously the right answer, it's never my first choice. Okay, disenchantment course. Expunge enchantments. I'm pretty sure we now know, I have learned, that these need to be used. Touch skill removes an enchantment for each non-attack skill you have. All of your attack skills are disabled for 10 seconds. We're going to need that, presumably. Let's see. How about... there. That's it? Just the one? I would like to go to the dojo now. I do not have any points in Shadow Arts present. I've got everything dropped into daggers and crits because... crits and daggers! I want you to... Brother Peiwan will now enchant himself. Your task is to remove his enchantments, which will weaken him to your attacks. Wait, am I then supposed to defeat him or just remove? Interesting thing is that Shroud of Distress stays active on you even while you're above 50% health. Kind of reminds you of the low health builds. Ah, yeah, from PoE. Alright, so we've got Expunge enchantments. Let me move some stuff around. Alright, so I'm going to put back the skills where I had them previously. Can it be equipped while you're in a mission? Or, oh, okay, well, I guess we don't do that. We're going to try to finish this way. Expunge enchantments. Wow, 30-second. I guess I didn't successfully remove it. Most of the skills are shadow arts. I'm going to change that in about a second. Now that I'm back in town. Okay. Yeah. The guy even have an enchantment or something up? I didn't even notice. I ran up, I pressed the enchantment and remove, and I didn't realize it was on such a long cooldown. We need our unsuspecting strike back, because I think we have to beat the guy. I don't know that for a fact. Yeah, that'll work. Fox Fangs is our offhand attack. That's the third one. And Deadly Arts is Dancing Daggers and a Dodge Expunge enchantment. Where was my secondary one? Axe Master A. Oh, thank you. Twisting Fangs, Unsuspecting Strike. Fox Fangs. Fox Fangs, Unsuspecting Strike is the other one, right? That's the first one. Twisting Fangs is the dual attack. That's the one I wanted. All right. Offhand is the second. Okay, I probably had the icons confused. Offhand, yeah, and then Twisting Fangs. That is correct, because it was 10, 5, 10. Use all three. Thank you. Alright, so we have Shadow Refuge, which gives us that. Shroud of Distress. We can work with that, I guess. Yeah, we'll give that a try. Yep, lead offhanded duel. We're going to try that again. And as you pointed out, since we need to expunge enchantments, we know we need to expunge enchantments, and that's Deadly Arts. We can remove points from critical strikes and put it into Deadly Arts to make sure we hit. I would like to go to the dojo now. Let's remove his enchantments, which will waken him to your attacks. It says enchantments, but it's got a 30-second freaking cooldown. Oh, for each non-attack I have a lot of attacks. Now, that's not, that is. So this should remove 4, because that's not an attack. I have 3 attacks. It should remove 4 or 5 enchantments. Theoretically. He just absolutely annihilated me. Shadow Refuge, then Expunge. Alright, I'll give that a shot. Really, when you get down to there, it ought to just drop you out here. Not a big deal. I know. Old game. Let's try again. So we're going to go Shroud of Distress. Oh, Shadow Refuge first. Oh, okay. Get the heal, the hot started. I guess I should probably go Shroud of Distress, Shadow Refuge. We got a hot, we got health regen, and chance to block. So probably 5-4. How about a heal? Shadow Refuge again. Want to know something about enchantments? Right about now, yeah, a little bit. Okay, we've got that coming up for a heal. I mean, I'm trying to remove its enchantments and stuff. They're just not. You use an enchantment on yourself, you can see the little yellow triangle. Ow. It has Life Sheath. It's gone. I'm still not. Oh, he's level 10. So first of all, I'm calling cheatsies because he's level 10. Or there is no enchantment to expunge, right? So for instance, right now, no enchantment. Enchantment is back up. I hit him. It was not removed. There it goes. I think the real problem here is that I'm level 7 or 6, and he's level 10. I'm just not doing much damage to it. Yeah, I'm under level. I mean, this is going to take forever, so... I will leave this in the quest log for now. I might be able to win, but it would take forever. So I'm going to let him beat me up. I'm going to AFK for a second. I'm going to refill a coffee cup and be right back. even remember to press the AFK? I did. Oh my gosh. Happy holidays. I might celebrate. Liquid, how you doing? I accept the broad spectrum happiness wishes, and the same to you, my friend. Hit the I key and click weapon sets, check mark all 4, and then you can drag weapons in inventory to each bubble in the bottom of the right-hand corner of the screen to weapon swap quickly to what you want by clicking the bubble. Weapons of choice for the bubble. Huh. Something I definitely did not know. We are going to leave that quest undone for now. Wrong button. Right button. I hope your December will treat you well, Liquid. Liquid Flames is an old friend of mine. Known each other for a long time. Got to know each other in Lord of the Rings Online. All right, let's attempt to return things to the state they were previously in. Or something close to it. Shadow Refuge seems pretty good. Shroud of Distress seems quite good indeed. The Healing Signet's not bad. He in fact is an old friend who knows Spongo Smallberries quite well. Liquid, if memory serves, was one of our hunters. If memory doesn't serve, then I didn't actually say that out loud. Pretty sure. Skill for 10 seconds, plus 3% chance to land a crit. You know, it sounds like it should be good. I don't know. Right, this can go there. So I think that provides... I don't think we need the expunge enchantments. Not for just... not until we run into something where we know we're going to need it. Death's Charge. I like Death's Charge. Let's swap that in for expunge enchantments. Yep, from the Sota days. Unsuspecting Strike is a really expensive lead. I don't think I have any others available to me, though. At least not yet. I mean, I agree. The 10-5-10 combo to get those 3 attacks off is very expensive because that's all of my energy, right? But that's the only opener I've got. Lead attack. Oh, I guess this one counts as a lead, but I do have to be close. It's just not doing a lot of damage. Well, let's... we can try it. It is the Dancing Daggers. Yeah. Good idea about checking the skill trainer. Way of Perfection. Shroud of Distress. I think we're pretty much set now, right? Shroud of Distress, Death Charge, Shadow Refuge. No, we wanted something there. I think we wanted the Drunken Blow there because it's very inexpensive. It's only 5 energy. Yeah. Never seen gameplay of the original? Well, as of today, they have... I don't want to say they've updated it. They have upgraded parts of it. They lowered the price. It's $20 now for the 3 campaigns. They've tidied up the user interface. They've added some minor twiddles to graphics for sharpness, things like shadows and stuff. And they've made it Steam Deck, not yet Steam Deck verified. They have like 2 or 3 little things they need to finish to get it Steam Deck verified, but almost Steam Deck verified. You've played Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars is much less of an MMO feeling game. It is an RPG. It's a role-playing game, a real-time role-playing game that can be played co-op or solo. You'll note the 8 powers I have here in my hotbar. They have said many times that one of their sort of inspirations for design of the game systems was Magic the Gathering, where, you know, you have your different colors, and most of the time in Magic anyway, you'd have a 2-color deck. In essence, what you have in this game is also a 2-color deck. That's a self-heal. We'll try it without the Resurrection Signet for now. Looks a little EQ-ish. Yeah, I mean, it is a 20-year-old game, so it's going to look old school. I mean, you know, you zoom in, and it's, you know, it's better than EQ, maybe comparable with EQ2. I think probably, yeah, it's going to depend. We need the Guardian Henchman. And so because I'm playing solo, I get to choose 3 NPCs to go with me. So we wanted to go to Minister Cho's estate. And now intermission. Thank you very much. Somebody was talking about this on Reddit, I'm pretty sure, and it was mentioned. Don't bring a Resurrection Signet, just don't die. Exactly. Well, actually, the Resurrection Signet is for, I think, in combat rezzing my companions. I think. Isn't it? In which case, if they don't die in combat or die at the end of combat, that's fine too. There's Master Togo. Master Togo must survive to reach the minister's estate. Yijo Tan must survive. Oh, great. They both... escort quests. Oh, I just freaking love that. Loading screen is the art. Definitely a Guild Wars 2 star. Yeah, or Guild Wars, yeah. The ArenaNet describes that as their painterly style, and I think that's a very, very good description. But for the record, I fucking hate escort quests. I don't think I need to say anything else other than I hate escort quests. You guys coming, Master Togo? Sickened guards, we have to destroy them. Let's focus our attacks on one foe at a time. Master, isn't it true that we can call out our target by using... Yeah, quite so. I should... Well, I just skipped through that. Call out our target by using show targets when we begin attacking. Master Togo's decided to run off, so I can't actually use that. Thanks, Master Togo. I can't even, like, look up what I'm supposed to be doing. Yijo Tan, why are you standing all the way back there? Okay, so they'll attack my target. Got it. Escort quests are the worst in every game ever. The exception being there's one in Lord of the Rings Online, in Moria, where basically we're escorting an incredible badass. And he doesn't need our help. So he's escorting us. I don't think this guy's doing himself any favors by running around. Look, we all hate escort quests. Every MMO or RPG player, real-time RPG anyway, hates escort quests. Hates them. And yet they continue to give them to us. We don't want them. We don't like them. We don't need them. And you're not a good enough game designer to make us like them, want them, or need them. Now, students will regroup near that tree there. Do you see how I have indicated the location on the minimap? You can also give more advanced instructions by drawing on the minimap. Is there a tree up there? Oh, that tree. Oh, okay, there's the ping. Yep. Okay, here's the ping. There is something evil at work here. What makes you say that? The fact the guards are killing each other? If I interact once, a marker appears temporarily. If I hold, I can draw on the map. Very useful. We're being tutorialized right now. Child, please stop. We wish you no harm. Ooh, what? When? How? Where? All right, Master Togo's running again. We must stay together. We are much more effective as a group. Well, I don't know if we're more effective, but the damage gets divvied up. So that's a plus. Got him. More guards. They are sickened guards. Oh, got the heal off just in time. I'm just checking the Canton guards. It says they're corpses, but they might be alive. Or maybe just have some loose change on them. More sickened guards. That was much more successful as I didn't come close to dying. Oh, that one had a name. Can I thank you enough for your help? Those guards, they were not the people I once knew. Something changed them. Be careful, there are more of them. Always more. A large group of enemies waits just ahead. This battle will be glorious. You're a dipstick, Yijo. I remember rule number 2. Double tap. Yep. Yijo, stop. With such a large group, it is best to keep your distance. Wait here, students, and I will lure them back. If you are patient, battle will be much easier for us. Okay? I'm going to trust Master Togo that he knows what the hell he's doing and not die and make me restart this mission from scratch. It seems like he's doing fine. Oh. Until he stopped. Another corpse. I'm just checking for, spare change. Oh, Master Togo's at it again. He pulled before I wanted him to. It's so hard to get good help amongst the masters, We got a scimitar. We got some loot. Oh, God. Togo, would you please chill the bleep out? Escorts. And they just freaking charge. We have a bladed shield, more loot. I like loot. I'm using the daggers I started with. I checked, have not found any or gotten any as loot. I checked at the vendors. They didn't have any for sale. I'm still using the initial ones you start with. The crappity ass ones. That creature is no normal foe. I can see a glowing aura of power around it. I mean, the afflicted horror. When you defeat such an opponent, its death will provide you with a morale boost. This will recharge all of your skills and temporarily increase your health and energy. This will even allow us to recharge the resurrection signets. We should not hesitate to use them in battle with such an enemy. If it is defeated, the signet will recharge afterwards. You gonna charge, Togo? You want me to charge? It is an afflicted horror. A level 9 afflicted horror. Watch myself. Where did he go? Okay, he's dead. We got a big buff. That was nice. Okay. That wasn't much of a fight. I was kind of, expecting a bit more, gotta say. Sickened guards. Give myself a little heal action there. Yeah. Alright, Master Togo just keeps running. Oh, good. Sickened warthogs. What is that? Some sort of feathered demon? Oh, there's the moa. Are you talking about the moa? I believe it is a moa bird. It is from a land far across the sea. It is, in fact, a moa. The minister is fond of collecting exotic animals. So, we get to fight the zoo now. Here come the sickened lynxes. Nope, they've decided not to. Yep, maybe. It's not clear. Answer unclear. Ask again later. It is wolves. Oh, and the moa. Can I have some moa? Just, let's ignore me. The lynx? It is the lynxes. Lynxi? Okay. Master Togo. He's pulling a bunch of moas. Oh. That is moas and warthogs and not good. Okay, we managed, and they're just running off again. Oh my god, these guys are... Can I just mention how incredibly annoying escort quests are? Have I mentioned that? Maybe I haven't. I hate them. I just hate them. Alright, we killed a zoo. There's that child again. It can only be Guardsman Zhao's son. Would you stop running around? These are spirits that were summoned presumably by a ritualist. Ooh, forgotten trinket box. And a katana. Been meaning to ask. How many games do you think you have installed? The numbers change a lot. I have a 1 terabyte SSD. And it's not unusual for me to have to do uninstalls to install a new game that I want. So it comes and goes. Normally I try to keep 100 gig free. So whatever's going to fit into roughly 900 gig. And Guild Wars is always on. A few other things are pretty much always on. A lot of smaller games. Any game that I've played recently and I want to get back to but haven't yet gotten back to. No, 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 no! Togo, would you please freaking stop? I will get to that question. I don't have time to even freaking look. This is yet another reason why I goddamn absolutely freaking hate escort quests. I like to play at my own pace. And this crap just really, really annoys me. And he's just running again. It's always been so infuriating for me. Let's see. Find Minister. Okay. I can catch up. You can ask how many games you think you have installed. You're always playing something different. Most of them are on Steam, but not all. Guild Wars 2 isn't. I think I finally actually uninstalled Latro not too long ago. And that was never, obviously, on Steam. But a lot of them are. Occasionally I'll get something from Epic that I want to play, but not very often. And as for the number, I can give you a quick estimate. Guild Wars 2, Dune Awakening is currently on. I think Lord of the Rings may still be installed. Stars Reach Playtest, Champions Online. City of Heroes, Grim Dawn, WoW is currently installed, at least for another 4 days. PoE is installed, Marvel Heroes is installed, a couple of different installs of Star Wars Galaxies. Return of Reckoning, a bunch of the launchers, Dune Imperium, Project Zomboid, The Bazaar, Necess, Dark Sky, Old World, Citizen Sleeper, and Escape from Duckov are all currently installed. That was the wrong button. That's the right button. That's crazy to see pre-searing Ascalon having over a dozen districts. Yeah, there were 15 earlier when Loranity checked. Always a good idea to leave some space free on an SSD. Better for its health. Yep. Ordered 2 5 terabyte. I have a 2 terabyte little smaller external that's about that big. And I only use that. What I'll do is I will copy my games from the internal to the external. It's slow, but I'm just copying them over. Then I can delete them on the main, and I have freed up space. But I can save myself the download and make a faster reinstall by just dragging it back. I got that drive. It's about that big. It's a USB. I'm not sure which USB flavor. It's a USB drive. I got it for like $30 during Black Friday like 5 years ago. A lot of games need double its size to pack and unpack. Yeah, especially if you start getting close to being full, they won't be able to install themselves. I think I've only seen that once on this machine, but I have seen it in the past. Okay, Minister Cho, I escorted Togo here. Can we finish this? Blah, blah, blah. Well, a lot of those games are small ones. Liquid, 50 meg, a gig. Oh, he's gone crazy too. Oh, he's really stoic about that. Oh, Oh, he's going to get up and be bad, isn't he? We have a diseased minister and a vampiric horror. Okay. Oh, I am already almost down. Let me go into my Shroud of Distress, because I am distressed. All right, that'll help. I got a vial of blue dye if I can pick it up. Oh, that's right. I believe he is on drugs. Well, aren't we all, really? I mean, we're on adrenaline and the various endocrine hormones are essentially drugs. So, of course, his drug appears to have a significantly negative effect.
Rest easy in the mists, my old friend. Come out, little one. It is all right. You're safe.
Totally ignore the spirit that's throwing green balls around.
Do you know who I am?
You are Master Togo.
Ah, I can see you are a very smart little boy.
Not really.
But tell me, what brings you tears?
Oh, what brings him tears? All the people killing each other.
Dream.
Oh, and you had a bad
Bad dream.
dream. How
Tell me what
terrible.
sort of dream could cause such tears?
The wind blew the leaves from the trees. And the animals in the zoo.
Things that drop 10 minutes before, right when you finish, they'll deliver to you through the mail. Yep, I saw that a couple of days ago, a week
Always
ago.
very tame. But
Everything and just
something
whatever
in the
fits in that
dream
little window you get right after the
make 'em
cuts.
angry.
Yep.
And they started hurting
No, my initial
everyone.
instinct was, no, I didn't get pick up my thing. But then I remembered, yeah, that's right, it gets
And they
delivered out.
started to hurt each other. Minister Cho, he was the most angry of all. And he
turned into a-
a big angry monster.
Into a big angry monster. I've loved the little kid now to turn into
Your
a big
parents,
angry monster.
little one.
My mother died when I was very little. I do not remember her much.
And your father?
He is guarding the gate. Mr. Togo, you do not think he will be angry like Minister Cho, do you?
No, little one. I do not think he'll be angry at all. In fact, I think he'll be very happy when he sees you. I will see that our little friend here makes it back to his father. Go find Aang the Ephemeral.
Maybe we should have killed that thing
Found
first.
him. He will be most
Even small
interested.
games can add up at some point. Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's like music CDs. Yeah, believe me, I know about that. Don't take up much space on your music player, but once you've copied. Yeah, I had ripped, I don't know how many, into my my iTunes until I suffered a disk failure and lost them all, and I haven't wanted to re-rip them all because there are so goddamn many. We're running. I'm running, Jenny. I have earned 2,000 XP, Master's Reward, Expert's Reward, and Standard Reward. Okay. Are there any more than 3 tiers of difficulty? And not only can small games add up, there's the items. But every game you install almost always leaves some small amount of crap behind. And having installed hundreds and hundreds of games and uninstalled most of those, I'm sure there's a lot of just dead space filled with, things that they don't clean up when you uninstall them. Yeah, okay, I would have figured 3. It made sense. Standard, Expert, and Master. I gained 5 attribute points. I got 4,500 XP and 450 gold and 3 extra skill points. 3 skill points and 5 attribute points. And I'm level 8. And I'm just a badass. I didn't even put my points back in where I wanted them to. Well, we have 10 points. We'll go ahead and drop a couple out of here to make sure that we can get back our critical strikes. Because, damn it, critical strikes and knives. That's going to be me, okay? Critical strikes and knives. We need to drop one right there, I guess. Bloop, bloop. There we go. 525. What did we get? We got a die. We got a wooden buckler. A bladed shield. So a couple things we can just sell, and a couple things we're going to want to identify. We're going to want to buy an identification kit now, I think. Ang the Ephemeral has a quest for me. Master Togo requested that you travel to Eri, the Tengu village in Kinya province, and warn the citizens there that the plague has come to Kantha. Speak to their leader, Sor Honorclaw. We have a merchant. I think we probably need an ID scroll. And maybe it's time to start salvaging salvage things too. So we'll get a salvage kit. What money we currently have? We currently have a platinum and 635 gold. My wealth knows no bounds. We'll buy the salvage kit. We'll buy an ID kit. We will move those into the place I normally have them. We will ID. Let's see. No. Yep. It's highly salvageable. ID kit on the wooden buckler. It's highly salvageable. And the bow staff. Say it with me. Highly salvageable? It is highly salvageable, but also actually has some abilities. So, we have the salvage kit. We will salvage everything that is listed as highly salvageable. And you can salvage the regular stuff, right? Yeah. But I probably don't want to waste that. Although now we do have some iron ingots. And wood planks. Probably just sell the rest. Morimoto. The Iron Chef is in the game. Sell the brute sword. Identifying those things like you're on stage, like you're highly salvageable, and you are highly salvageable. Highly salvageable for everyone. It's Morimoto. I can't believe it. Let's see if this guy, Feng Xia, has any skills that I can find useful. Sharpened Dagger. Enhanced enchantment. Your dagger attacks inflict bleeding condition for 8 seconds. Dagger Mastery. Let's see. Golden Lotus Strike. That's a lead attack. Gain 6 energy if you're enchanted. I like the sounds of that one. That's a lead attack, inflicts bleeding for 10 seconds. Dual attack. Plus 23 unblockable. My dual attack is currently plus 13, but it inflicts bleeding and deep wound. So I think that one is probably a better opener, and that one's a better for later in the fight. Gaining 6 energy if you're enchanted. So if you cast an enchantment and then hit with this, it'll cost whatever the enchantment costs and this, the 5 this costs, but give you back 6. So you get back the cost of this and 1 point of the cost of the enchantment. That's a skill, enchantment, sharpened daggers. That costs 5, so we cast that. We whack them with the Golden Lotus, and we get 6 energy back of the 10 we have just spent. We do not have... Lead attack deals 23 damage, deals 35 more if the target's foe is above 90%. So that's the same one we already had and was using previously, I think. Yeah, it's no. Duh. Even better when the enchantment lasts long enough for you to hit with that attack multiple times. That makes perfect sense. The Sharpened Dagger lasts 13 seconds. And the cooldown on the Golden Lotus Strike is 5 seconds. So, yeah. Theoretically, this gives us a surplus. Very nice. Okay, well, we want Sharpened Daggers. It's going to cost a skill point. I'm figuring things out here. I'm figuring things out. And we want Golden Lotus Strike as our lead now. So, I'll look at the rest of the stuff in a second. So, we want Golden Lotus Strike as our lead. We can remove the Drunken Blow and throw the... Where was it? Sharpened Daggers? The Sharpened Daggers as the enchantment spell. And we can just put that in front. We go 1, 2, 3, and then 7. That's going to cost us 5. Cost us 5 and give us back 6 immediately. So we are down 4. That gives us 21. 5 there. Puts us at 16. Whacking with the Twisting Fangs, the finisher, puts us at 6. At which point we are ready to sharpen our daggers again. Oh, you can use 2 leads? Interesting. So right now we have Shadow Refuge, which is our good regen with a big pop of heal later, and Death's Charge, which is useful for a big heal as well. Big immediate heal, as it's also Shadow Steps me to the target. I get to heal only if he has more health than me, but that's the only reason I would need the heal. And then that is our regen and block improvement chance. And then if we're really hard up, we've got the heal, and we can swap out the resurrection for that, I think. But we'll leave it that way for right now. Let's check his other skills that he's got for us. That's a spell. Causes knockdown and inflicts poisoned. Iron Palm deals, this is a touch, causes a knockdown if the foe is hexed or has a condition. Counts as a lead. Signet of Shadows deals 9 damage, deals 21 more damage if he is blinded. Okay, I can see where you can build around, what is it? There's the Dust in the Eyes attack. That would go with Signet of Shadows. Can't remember. There's one that blinds. Hammer skills, not so much. Blinding Powder would be the one that blinds. Death's Charge, we've got. Shadow Refuge, we've got equipped. Shroud of Distress. Got all 3 of those equipped, don't we? No, we have 2 of those. Yeah, all 3. Way of Perfection. Well, those are Shadow Arts. Maybe remove from Deadly Arts and put them in Shadow Arts. to improve those skills because I am using those skills. I'm not really using any deadly arts right now. Yeah, I'm not using any of those right now. I'm learning tactics and no attributes. Dash, frenzy, and resurrection. Okay, I think good for now. I wanted to check with Morimoto. See if there... Oh, we've got a quest. Yay, quest. There was much rejoicing. Rytown Nem. You've been inside the minister's estate. You were able to survive in there. You might be just the person we're looking for. You see, I know the location of a great treasure within that estate grounds. Now that the minister's guard is in chaos, a few brave souls might make their way back into the estate and become very enriched. I am heading in at any rate. Join me if you wish. Ooh, lots of attribute points, experience, and gold. I like treasure. I mean, I'm not committed to anything yet. Let's see. Vial of blue dye. Let's just pop that in there. And I'm currently dropping all the stuff that I'm not using from this character in this tab. Pardon the yawn. Here it comes. I'm not that big of a fan of it, I have to say. Let's see. Warning the Tengu. That's the primary quest. Assassin Insignia in that way as well. Disenchantment Course and the Lost Treasure. So these are all back in Xingzhe or Minister Cho's, right? The Assassin Insignia... Oh, I have to finish it right. That's the Disenchantment Course. The Lost Treasure is back in Minister Cho's. Warning that Tengu is that way in Kenya. Let's do that. Off we go. Watch streak reached. Lone Star Wolf is currently on a 25 stream streak. I am at a bit of a loss. Thank you very, very much for hanging around. You are too kind. Thank you. I feel a bit abashed. Not a single stream missed. That's a lot. Yeah, 25. I stream 5 or 6 days most of the time. A week. Not all at once. That would be tedious. So yeah, basically he's watching me every time I've streamed for a month. I got some gold coins. We got a bone staff. I've got a bone to pick with you. Which way? Up or down? I'm thinking probably up. Gold coins. Gold coins. Oh, that looks like a road. If all else fails, follow the road. we're just killing mantids. I don't think there are mantids in Guild Wars 2, are they? Am I mistaken on that? Again, thank you very much, Lone Star Wolf. Extremely, overwhelmingly kind. Alright, that is not where I think we're going. Perhaps we can get to Kinya from here, but that's a different location over there. That is. Or this is Tomont Pass. We have a collector. We have a red Yeti. Level 12. That's a little bit imposing. Perhaps we can avoid the red Yeti. I'm not sure we're going the right way. We might be. We might not be. But we'll turn this direction. Brother Peiwan. I'll be on my way. The odds are fair that I have chosen poorly in my directions. As we're getting further, well, maybe not. Maybe we've got to go around this way to get there. That seems possible. I make no guarantees. I make no promises. It's Panaku. Isn't he the psychotic one? I'm pretty sure he's the psychotic one. Great Hunters of the... Yes, he is. That's our Panaku. Who is, crazy. Okay, this is better. Level 6, Naga. Okay, something hit me. And the Spellblade are both gone. So, yeah, I think this may take us where we're trying to go. The Spellblade. It looks like we should go this way. But looks can be deceiving. Oh, Kappa. And not the Kappa that you might think if you watch a lot of streams. Now we got gold coins, and a bone. I've got a bone to pick with you. I'd rather not get 2 batches of mobs, thank you. I'll give them a second to separate. A water wand. More Kappas. More gold coins. I like gold. This is where we were going. This is where we were going. I'm sure I found the optimal path. Not sure at all. Sore Honor Claw. I don't know why they're sore. Maybe they just finished their workout. If ever there was a good time for outsiders to visit Aerie, this is certainly not that time. My father's murder has made us more wary of strangers than usual. Minister Cho has died of plague? That is terrible news indeed, but your story sheds light on our recent troubles. We've had reports of Tengu killed by strange beast previously unseen hereabouts. Sounds very similar to these afflicted creatures you described. Talon here was summoned to destroy the beast, but since you have knowledge of these things, I am certain he would welcome your help. Please go with Talon and help him destroy the afflicted creature. Come on, Talon. We're going to kick some butts. We're going to kick some butts. And that is back the other way. Aerie. Not far at all. Afflicted creature. It is a level 14. Okay. Wow, it like mez me or something? I was unable to attack for quite some time. Mind you, I was getting heals and stuff, so it wasn't a big deal. I do like a game that gives you companions and allows you to tune your companions. I mean, SWTOR allows that, Star Wars: The Old Republic allows that to some degree, in that you can choose them if you want to tank, DPS, or healing. But here you get a little bit more because you've got multiple options. They also added that as a feature now in WoW, in the dungeons and the storyline dungeons. You can go in with NPCs. I mean, it's a huge deal. I would love to see something like that for dungeons in Guild Wars 2. You have performed a great service for the Tengu this day. I wish that I could say that the danger has passed, but I fear it has only just begun. Talon, I think, is likely that our young friend here will soon be called away on another mission. Can you stay and protect the village? While you're away dealing with that plague creature, Aang the Ephemeral left a message for you. Apparently several of your fellow students are visiting Khitan. That is Khitan or Khitan? Khitan, I think, is the name of the capital planet of the Emperor in the Dune universe. With a village on Panjang Peninsula, but Master Togo has sensed a growing threat in that area, and he believes that the students might be in mortal danger. He wants you to travel with all speed to Khitan Village in Panjang Peninsula. I will leave it once. AI companions are the future. I'm not sure about companions, probably, but certainly NPCs are. I think that is an absolute inevitability. We are off to that direction to get us to Panjang. Do we really want to go that way, or is it just faster to go from Sumai? I think it's faster to go to Sumai. Well, it depends. If I need to go right here, just on the other side, this is, I think, the gateway. If I need to just go here, then this is closer. But if it's anywhere over here, I think Sumai is faster. So, let's see. Tipao Talwaj sells weapons. I don't suppose you've got any daggers. Would you have any daggers on you? 15, 20 different versions of staves. Oh, staffs. Couple of shields, katana, bludgeoner, sai, no daggers. Why do they hate my daggers so much? There we go, Panjang Peninsula. That's why I went to this way. It's because it's so much closer. I'm smarter than I look. But then I'd kind of have to be. Alright, and where do we have to go? I chose correctly. I chose wisely. Good work, Linz. So, well, a sai is a dagger. Is it considered to be a pair of sai? I mean, I know sai is a little forked daggerette. Oh, villager Hijal. We'll check with them in a sec. Let me check the weapons. So the sai are the daggers. Okay. I can see that. Piercing 5 to 10. Both hands. Yep, 5 dagger master, which I do have. But I need 8 iron ingots. I need 8 iron ingots. I think I have like 7. So I'll just have to deconstruct some stuff. Where's the chest? There. Thank you for pointing that out. I should have checked. I was being too literal. We have, I was right, 7 iron ingots. So what's likely to give me an extra iron ingot? A water wand, bone staff, probably neither. The ornate buckler probably should. Yay, it did. That one needs to be ID'd. It's highly salvageable. Now I have 11. We need 3. Okay. We go back to the chest. We put in the iron we don't need. We're going to sell. It's a common crafting material. We'll hold on to it. Now that we realize we need probably to do some of that. We can sell that, and we should be able to now make the sai, which will do a significant chunk more damage. Hi, Tapio. How about you sell me a sai? Yeah, that seems pretty good. I'm currently doing like 1 to 3, and this will be 5 to 10, and 10% damage while I'm above 50% health. You fell asleep? Way to go. Cured my insomnia. I cured your insomnia. Well, Liquid, you know, everyone's got a gift, and that's mine. I was doing 1 to 3. Now my daggers will do 5 to 10. Plus 10%. Is the plus 10% also added on the special skills and stuff? I would assume not, but I do not know that. We can sell the bone staff. Customizing the sai would cost 10 gold. Don't know what it would give me. But this can now get thrown away. Weapons merchant and click customize. Oh, that's what I looked at. Costs 10 gold to customize? Oh, I have plenty. It's customized. Oh! Just does plus 20% damage. Yeah, that seems good. That's a handy hint. Thank you. You are definitely the best potato head I have ever had in this gym. Hands down. It's not even a contest. Where are we headed again? Lens doesn't remember. Kaitan Village. I don't even remember why I'm going here. I was just so thrilled to actually get improvements on my daggers. Thank you. Destroy the sickened guards attacking Kaitan. Oh. That would be them, I'm guessing. Holy crapoli. There's an awful lot of them. I'm going to have a little lay down if you don't mind. Just for a minute, you know. Yeah, okay. We probably should have stayed back there and let them attack where these other people were as well. Oops. Hey, I've been rezzed, and I'm dead again. Pardon me, I'm going to have another lay down. Oh, I fell on my keys. Why is he... Oh, come on. I got rezzed again and instantly murdered again. I fell on my keys again. Aha! I had it the whole way. It was fine. We didn't need the help from these other people. They're just, you know, I don't... It is so good to see you, Whale Junner. Master Togo sent word that help was coming. And here you are. You arrived just in time. I have received 100 messages in chat. Again. Earlier today and now. Gonna get going? Hey, thanks, Liquid, for hanging out. Take care of yourself, please. Yeah, normally I would. Hey, Lone Star Wolf. Thank you again for the 25 freaking streams in a row. Yeah, normally I would. In that case, I just charged in unthinkingly, and I paid the price for it. I should have cast my skills differently. Let's just go with that. Basically, I sucked. Lesson learned. When I say lesson learned, it does mean it will be promptly forgotten the next time I get into combat. But it's at least temporarily learned. I will meet with Master Togo. Back to town, I'm assuming? Journey to the Master. Back at the monastery. Alright, and he is at the Linnock courtyard, which is up here. That did get me to level 9, by the way. I have 7 points. I'll hold on to them for now. No, because you can really freely just spend them. There's no point in holding on to them. Might as well put them into something. More daggery. I need more daggeriness. It's totally a word, guys. Trust me. Is this the face of a man who would lie to you? Of course not. Master Togo. Glad to hear you were able to warn the Angchu Tengu and help them drive off the plague creatures assaulting the village. I expected no less from you, Whale Junner. Although I am loath to place my students in the way of danger, I find that current crisis leaves me little choice. I have sent Yijo Tan into the fray, and I hope that I can continue to count on you as well. As long as you're giving me the XP and the gold, occasionally some points and stuff, cool. I have yet another favor to ask of you. I believe we have narrowed down the source of the plague to the eastern side of the island. I have sent most of the instructors and students there to investigate, and I would like you to join them. Speak to guard Sukaro about traveling to Saitong Harbor. He knows of a hidden path that will get you there quickly. Brother Peiwan is waiting to show you the way. Yes, master. Yes, sensei. Hai. Dozo yoroshiku. Do tashimashite. Ohayou gozaimasu. So this is the quartermaster who has standard stuffs. But I don't expect, with the exception of that, I would want to spend any of the tokens. I would more likely want to spend tokens over here for Rune of Holding to increase my bag size. Don't say it. That's the headmasters. Captain Jinghu. Who? No, Jinghu. Yeah. So is Jinghu? Sorry, I'll stop there. At least for now. What do we got? Jagged Strike is a lead attack that costs 5 and that inflicts bleeding. If I had the spaces, that's certainly something I would go with to have 2 leads. Expunge enchantments. Iron Palm is a touch skill. I think these were the same things we had offered previously. And I didn't see any particular need to grab any more. So I won't. I think I am going to call it here for the evening. I want to thank you guys for hanging out very, very much, as always. I really appreciate it. I want to give a special shout out again to Lone Star Wolf. 25 stream streak. My God. I can't explain it. But thank you very much. I will be back tomorrow, hopefully, at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand, with more of my standard bullshit. Back here in this, I'm enjoying this campaign, I think, more than I did the others. So far, at least. And as always, I want to throw out a special shout out to the Guild Wars, just Guild Wars, not Guild Wars 1, just Guild Wars players who have been extremely supportive and helpful in this and my previous iterations of the game. Thanks, guys. It helps a lot. I'm back tomorrow. Hopefully you will see me soon. I hope the rest of your probably evening, but it could be, or even afternoon, goes great. Take care, guys, and ciao for now.